it is not, sometimes we envy great people, but we don't want to adopt the things that took them to where they are. Now, let me tell you some of the routines of great people. Some of them have maximum or a minimum number of hours that they read per day. Hey, are you with me? Now, if it is the ones that are spiritual, they have how many hours they pray per day. And then some of them still go further to have times that they sit down to meditate. For you as a student, do you have a study routine? Do you have a study routine? And I remember I told us that you must read for at least how many hours per day? How many hours per day? Let me hear you again. How many hours per day? 2 hours. Now, try reading 2 hours per day. You will find out during your exam time, you will not have issues. In fact, during that period, people can be reading and you are laughing. Just try it. 2 hours per day and realize that it is now the day of submission and you have not done anything. Let me see your hand. Huh? Now, let me tell you one of the best things to do for yourself when they give you assignment, start it that day. Even if they're saying you are submitting in 2 weeks' time, what are you supposed to do? Now, let me ask you a question. If you finish that assignment before that 2 weeks, will anything happen to you? Will you start looking for one leg of your shoe or one leg of your leg? Now, let me tell you one thing that you must happen to you is that you must become somebody that meets deadlines. You see, one of the things you are going to use to know that your village people. No, I'm not saying it in the real sense that it's village people. I'm saying it in the real sense that your life is an emergency. When you keep deadlines, when you're always struggling to meet up with deadlines. Hey, are you with me? Are you with me? That anytime you are given an assignment and you are asked this when to do it, and you discover that you're always struggling to meet up, something is wrong. Miracle. Go back to that cubicle. Or in fact, come inside. Anywhere you are going today, cancelled. Where are you? You will go and be in 1001 things. Sit down there. Let me see you. Thank you. Am I your pastor? Am I still your pastor? Eh? So that's your pastor talking to you now. So sit down. You don't know I used to see you people from here. Oh Lord. Now we talked about utilizing the library. Let me find out from our secondary school people. How many of you have gone to the library this time? Real library, not the one you went there and you were gisting with your friends. Or is it the one they gave people a timetable to be doing? Huh? You went there by yourself. It's not by a timetable. Let me see your hand. Okay. Let me find out from my young friends. When you went to the library, what did you do? Yes. Should I give you a mic? Just speak from there. You read books. For how many minutes? How many minutes?
Sir, for 20 minutes.
20 minutes. What type of library is that one? 20 minutes library. It were better you stayed in your class. All right. Thank you. Now, oh Jesus. This is the time to start practicing some of these things. In fact, one of the things you have to train yourself to do as a serious student, that anytime you have any free period, instead of staying in class to be making noise and generating, that what you should do is to escape to where? Library. Escape. What did I call it? Is escape. Because you will need to escape. Your friends will not allow you, is it not? You just escape as if you are going to wee-wee. You don't know what 45 minutes or 1 hour reading will do to you. Especially if you have classes where there are free periods, or maybe the teacher is not available. It's not the time to start gisting. And you know, sometimes in class, is when we are gisting that you hear all manner of stupid things. Is it not? That time, that gap that the teacher has not come, you now, in fact, that's when they will now say, okay, you hear one terrible gossip, they say you were there. If you follow this thing I'm telling you, there are many troubles that nobody will ever mention your name. And you see, if you are here, that any trouble that happens in your class, your name must be mentioned. You need deliverance. And I'm not talking about deliverance in the way we look at it. It's a problem. Are you with me? So learn to use the library. And I remember we talked extensively the benefits of using the library. There are some books you may not have. They are there in the library, especially in the university. Are you with me? They are there. You read them. You have access to things that you will not be able to. You can't afford them. And thank God for our generation. You have e-books. Now, you find out also that one of the reasons why you have to go to the library. Now, let me tell you one of the reasons. Beyond the other things that we talked about. You see, do you realize that an environment that encourages certain things, certain behavioral patterns? Hey, are you with me? There is an environment that encourages fornication. Are you aware? Okay. That darkness. Yeah? Darkness, staying by yourself. So, one of the reasons why you go to the library is that there is an environment that helps you, even if you are not serious, it helps you to be what? Serious. So, a library is one of those environments. Because if you stay in your class, somebody will hit you. Like the way Oche fought in the class. Is it Emmanuel? You fought in the class. If it was in the library, he won't fight. Are you with me? Because somebody will come and, you see, you know how children behave. Somebody will just come and pull your nose, slap you. Because the Bible says foolishness is bound. You will just be on your own doing it. You just see somebody come and knock you. Satan will just move him, say, knock. This head is good for knocking. And when the person knocks you, you say, me, this head, you go again. And before you know it, they've asked all of you to kneel down somewhere. But if you had escaped to the library, do they used to knock people inside the library? The person must be very stubborn to operate like that. Huh? Some people don't go there. So, you see, there are many troubles you avoid if you learn to escape. Even in higher institution, Some of you is when you are staying all by yourself, one year boy will come and be telling you rubbish. Are you with me? They are laughing. Because you are just free all by yourself. If they see you, your face is facing the library, and the person say, no, I'm I told you how I was in one relationship. The person, I say, what? You don't have something to do with your life? Go and read. Go and make something useful with your life. You see, it's idleness that makes Satan to see you as a workshop. You see, one of the things that you must avoid in your life, avoid too many free times. Can I say that again? Can I say that again? Come on, can I say that again? You should avoid too many what? Free times. Avoid too many free times. When they ask you, what are you doing? You say, I'm not doing anything. Avoid them. So, have your proper time management, and then we also talked about how, your association is very important. Associate with people who share the same values, who want to succeed, who wants to, don't you see, if you walk with people who are not interested in academic success, you know what happened? It just be a matter of time. They will impact the same desire in you. But you see, if you walk with somebody who has passion, and the person has passion for academic excellence, you see, that thing will rub off on you. So your association is very important. Learn to sieve your friends. Hey, are you with me? Learn to do what? Sieve it. Sieve your friends. Sieve it. If you have a friend who will not have friends who always ask you, how far with that integrated science? How far with that mathematics? How far? It's not the person who is always telling you, hey, do you know Becky Lynch? Becky Lynch is not the new one. I was surprised when my daughter came back and they were talking about wrestling from school. There are many things is from school they will know that they have happened. You see, and sometimes I feel for the people who are telling them the stories. Do you know what I'm feeling for someone? You see, oh Jesus, have you ever walked in? There are some people that you are seeing them every day, they are playing. I have never seen them. They're always playing. And some foolish people will join them and be playing. There is one boy like that. He has graduated. What was that, your classmate? Naphtali will have mathematics by 9 a.m. You can see him 8 a.m. playing basketball. And some of his classmates will join him. They will join Naphtali and be jumping. Naphtali, when are you writing? I have an exam by 10. He's running up and he's looking so unserious. He has finished reading. And you see, you need to know yourself. There are some people that once they read, they have electromagnetic brain. The thing stays. There are some of you, when you read, once you jump up, 2 will fall off. Once you just say, hey, 3 things have left you. You know, that's why they will say, oh man, know thyself. You are following Naphtali. When if you do like this, you just discover that the definition of some things have left. So you need to guard. It's possible to carry your brain like this and just go and sit down somewhere. So it's very important. Stay with people who will challenge you. Who will challenge you? Who will challenge you? Who will challenge you? Now, we talked about something. Never you hate any course or subject or the teacher. Anyway, the first thing, once you hate any teacher, forget about the course. Are you with me? Huh? Are you with me? Let me find out from, before I ask the ones in the university. How many of you, is there any teacher you don't like? Glory. Are you doing well in that subject? Really? That's a miracle. Oh, I didn't like my friend teacher. No wonder, the only thing I know burns you. That's it. I don't know many things. Never you hate any teacher, any lecturer. Because, you see, there is no way you can dislike a teacher and like the course that the person is teaching. And even if you like the course, you know what will happen? That you will not be paying attention. When the person, whenever the person is in class, one of the things you're going to do is to shut down. Are you with me? Do you understand what I'm saying? You're going to shut down. You will not be listening to the person. You can be there physically, but in fact, once he's talking, you are looking at the things. He says, see his coconut head. How many of you know what I'm talking about? Eh? He says, see how his shoe. He didn't even polish his shoe. Look at it. They are teaching you. The person is busy saying some serious things. Why you are not, look at it. There is hole in his pocket. Look at it. See himself. Even his belt is old. It's not even good. You see, yes, I caught them. Is he a Rema? They start analyzing. See him. He didn't even shave today. He said, just do and leave. Go. Let better person.